Welcome back to the Obsessive Gardener, and we are back at the compost pile. This one right in front of me is one that was pure wood chips less than a year ago, and all I did was add coffee, some other things too, but mostly just coffee grounds, and it has broken down quite a bit. But the last time I showed you guys the compost pile, I added 6 bags of coffee grounds right in the center of it. And today I'm just going to check on it, and I'm going to mix it in with the rest of the compost instead of it all just being in the middle. All right, here's the compost pile without the tarp on it. As you can see, there's still wood chips in there, definitely, but it's also very well broken down too. All right, so here, I thought this was frozen. I touched it, and it's not. That is that fungus I was talking about, and a couple people chimed in. I'm probably going to butcher it, and I was like, oh yeah, because I remember it. I just couldn't remember it at the time I did my last video. I think it's called mycelium. Let me know if I'm saying that right. Is the fungus that looks almost like ash when you open up your compost pile. It's what breaks everything down pretty much. I mean, there's other things involved, obviously, but that's like the main thing. You want to see that in your compost pile. Anyways, I'm using one hand, so let me put the phone down for a second, and we'll take a look at it. We'll get a better look at it. All right, so I just got done mixing this compost pile. It was very warm in the middle, and I was super surprised, actually. There were a bunch of worms mixed right in with the hottest part of the compost pile. I thought they would probably try to stay away from it until it cools down, but you know, it's pretty cold out here right now. I think it's like in the 50s, so it's warm out right now, but at night, I think it was, I don't know, 25. It was 25 degrees Fahrenheit when I was leaving for work around 7 a.m. And then yesterday, about the same time, it was 22. So it's still getting pretty cold. As you can see, we got snow on the ground. We just had a pretty nice sized storm go through here earlier this week, and yeah. So anyways, that should be pretty much it for messing around with this pile. I think one good mix after waiting 10 days is pretty good. So it should be thoroughly kind of mixed in with everything in there, and then around May I'll probably come out here and check on it and see. You know, I think the worms, I mean, the composting part is breaking down those coffee grounds and everything else, the wood chips and everything. But also the worms, there's thousands of worms in this pile. I dumped this bucket right here is like my little kind of planter box thing, and I got like kind of like a worm farm going in here, and I just add stuff throughout the summer. I put some wood chips on top to try to keep it warm for whatever's may be living there, which I'm sure there's worms in there. And they can get out of that bucket and go into the rest of the kiddie pool, and they could actually get out of the kiddie pool if they wanted to. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them migrated towards this pile. So I dumped that bucket and another bucket that I have with the worm castings and the worms mixed together into this pile like last fall. So there's a few thousand worms in there probably, and they're going to really break down those coffee grounds and anything else, any other compost they can get to. So by May, I think it'll be pretty much ready to go. And I'm going to sift it. I'll show you how I'm going to sift it when it comes time for that. And I'll sift out all the big chunks of wood that's still in there. And if I need to, whatever wood chips are sifted out, I can use as a mulch layer. And so I'm hoping that these wood chips, all the nitrogen they've been in contact with for the past year or almost a year, I'm hoping that these wood chips are getting saturated with nitrogen and stuff to make it better mulch. Anyways, that's the wood chip compost pile. I was blown away by how easy it was to break down wood chips. I think really the key was getting them fresh. They were just chipped up, so they weren't dried out yet, and there's still a whole bunch of nitrogen in those wood chips when they're fresh like that. If you've ever chipped up wood and put it into a pile and then came back later and dug into it, that thing is breaking down and it's hot and it's steaming. So I think that was the key. And so when I first started, I had fresh wood chips that had just been chipped minutes before I went and got it from a neighbor. And I added in grass clippings and soaked it with water and covered it with tarp. And yeah, it broke down pretty quick. I was surprised. I've been trying to figure out a way to compost wood chips for a long time, or a faster way to do it. It could take years to compost wood chips. So anyways, I will show you how good it looks when early June comes around. I don't plant outside till about the first day of summer, right around there, because it's just gets too cold here at night. So anyways, so I will show you what it looks like around that time, and then throughout the summer we'll see how good stuff grows in it too. Then I can give a full recommendation, but it seems to be working. Just add a lot of nitrogen, coffee grounds. If you have clean manure, use clean manure. That means there's no if it was horse or cow or whatever, it wasn't eating any hay or straw that had herbicides or other chemicals sprayed on it, because that could take years to get out, and it can ruin your whole crop, whatever you're growing. It can ruin it. So make sure it's clean manure. That would probably be a better choice actually than coffee grounds. Chicken manure, especially horse manure. I've used a lot of those too, and they really get cooking. They get hot, so it'll break stuff down. Anyways, I will catch you on the next episode. This is the third video I've made about composting wood chips. I'll put links for the first video and the second video in the description, so it'll be there for you. Anyways, have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you like stuff like this, please press subscribe. Please leave a comment. Any questions? If you want to put me in my place, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I don't care. Yeah, I'm open for all that. So, and click like if you don't mind. That would help also. All right, y'all have a great day. I'll catch you next time.